Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Now the senior tries to take a shot. For throws his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying to find some room. It's gone. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down mark. Throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Hunt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. The defense forces him out of bounds. It's a short loss.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And it's good, right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. He's going to hand this off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll hand it off. Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the ground. It's Robinson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge... opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Goff. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to get it.
The Panthers line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. across the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And this time it's complete. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execute.
The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. And the Panthers will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly down the field here. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Could take it all the way. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Pitt has moved into the red zone. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, they hand it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Panthers looking to run some tempo here. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. Coach pushes he left that one in the end zone. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
To throw, it's Owens. Defense is coming after him. He left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble to his left. The pass is intercepted. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. This will likely be the last play of the half. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Owens. They finally corral him at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
2nd and inches. Offense may be looking to throw the ball here. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
The receiver grabs it. Great move in the open field. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown hit. A great catch and run for 6.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. And I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
31, TCU, 3.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Looking to pass. It's Owens. A deep shot to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A deep shot right down the middle. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. Still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
To throw, it's Owens. Quick throw to the left side. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. This passing game out of sync.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Panthers will line up to punt it away. The punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kirk. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Owens. He's running out of time here. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The pocket breaking down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He breaks into the open. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.